Welcome back to a special edition of Political Points on SooNews, News, the February 28th edition. And we're going to put the political chatter aside for the one show because the reason is that this is my second anniversary on SooNews, News, and I'd like to thank Craig Huckerby for having the confidence in me to be a host for the last 2 years. In 2009, we did our first live show, February 28th. And my special guest is here for a reason. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, before the show, about a week before February 28th, I saw her with Tammy Fremlin on another show that was airing on SooNews at the time. And you go with your intuition and faith, and the rest is history. She didn't appear on the first show, but she appeared on the third and the fourth show, and the rest is history. So welcome SooNews' daytime host, Susan Hunter.
Thank you, Andy. What a wonderful introduction. I appreciate that.
And thank you. And you and I haven't worked together for about 8 months, but I thought it was a great thing to do. There's not a week that goes by where people ask me, where's Susan, and when are you and Susan going to do a show? So
well, here's that show.
The audience is the king for internet, radio, television, and we're going to give them what they want. So
awesome.
Unbelievable. That's all I can say is you would have been on the first show, but I remember at the time you had to finish and close up business in Cincinnati.
That's right.
You and I met on March the 1st, and then you were on the show on March 14th. And the first studio of SooNews. We've come through a lot, haven't we?
We have, and I thank you so much for the opportunity to co-host with you and get my feet wet here in the Sault Ste. Marie area, and to then be able to go on to daytime. So it's been a great opportunity.
And I've learned a lot from you, too, and it's inspired my life to new heights. And I mean what I've told you a couple of years ago, that in Sault Ste. Marie is a better community because you're here from November of 2007, all the great things that have happened in Sault College. And how's the last 8-9 months been for you?
Fantastic. I just continue to be so grateful that I'm in this area. I think the landscape that we have here is just so suitable for setting people up to be the best that they can be. And from the inspirational part of nature to what's happening as a community, our kindness, our new mayor, and all the firsts that Sault College and the city of Sault Ste. Marie is experiencing, Algoma University becoming independent, it's just been a really, really great year for post-secondary education and for Sault Ste. Marie in general.
It has, and it's just, I feel that we're on the brink of something big.
I agree. I agree. There's just so many great things happening. Ignite Sioux last night was an example of that. People getting together from diverse areas with thoughts, opinions, ideas, and to share those in a supportive environment. And I really see that growth happening all across our community.
How is Sault College doing in terms of growth this year, leading, it's just been amazing from 2007, the last 3 years, the growth has been tremendous.
It has been tremendous. We have a lot of great people at Sault College. The staff is fantastic, faculty, students, and our leaders. We're seeing growth in our applications and the conversions, so those that have confirmed that they want to attend our college. So this is great news for our community.
I know you're a believer in inspiration and serendipity. I'll tell you, you and I haven't worked together for 8-9 months, but it's like riding a bicycle. Once you work with a person, you never lose that touch. And that isn't a gimme in today's world, really, is it?
That's true. Well, you have that rapport, and I think you have that with friends you haven't seen for a long time. You know, with true friends, you could just pick up, a decade could pass, and it's just like no time had passed at all. And I think that's the timelessness of good relationships with people and great friendships.
It is. And, we try and get along with everybody, but the reality is that some people you just can't get in the groove, and some you can better than others. I guess that's the nature of our world today.
Yes, I find in my life, I always expect that the person who's in front of me for whatever reason, whether it's directly in front of me in a talk or a discussion or on email or in phone calls, I always expect that they're being their best, and that whichever organization has sent them has sent their best person, and I always come away feeling that way. So I just feel great about everything that I'm getting to experience here.
Your greatest moment on daytime, let me congratulate you've done a fabulous job with the show that's on Sioux News.
Thank you.
Monday to Thursday.
Yes.
And what's your greatest moment been so far on daytime?
That is a great question. Obviously, it was a pleasure to have the opportunity to meet Mike Holmes in person and spend the day with him at the college. But there have been so many great moments, from Denise Rada sharing the story and the journey of her mother's death, to the United Way folks who talked about, Gary and Joe, who talked about their involvement with United Way. Countless stories, people that have had their child lost in Afghanistan, to people that have had a child die from an eating disorder and then have gone on to create great opportunities for other young women to believe in themselves and their body image. So there are so many magical moments. It's really hard to quantify it, but the quality is there in our community, and I hope that our show, just like your show, highlights what we have happening around town and around our region. And
you're going to be taping this afternoon too. You've got
yes.
I'm sure, a great lineup of guests.
We do. It just continually, I call it just come in for a conversation. It's like having coffee or tea with someone and talk about what's going on in your world. And it strengthens all of us, I think, just to get that word out there.
Great. Well, Susan, it was a pleasure having you on the show, and you and I will work together again. I promise you that. As you know, we have a few ideas that could put Sault Ste. Marie on the map.
Yes.
Very seriously.
Yes, well, I thank you for putting in proposals that strengthen Sault Ste. Marie,
Great.
Andy, and for giving me this opportunity to come on the show today.
Great.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, and all the best to you in 2011 and 2012. I know will be a special year for you next year.
That's right.
That's been a special edition of Political Points on Sioux News, my anniversary show of the last 2 years and how time flies, and Susan Hunter, who's been a great inspiration. And don't forget to watch her show every day, Monday to Thursday, and you can see it tomorrow morning right here on Sioux News. I'm Andy Martins. We'll see you next time on Political Points.